Hello everyone, back to Crypto Empire. Welcome back. This is where we dominate the crypto market. Bitcoin's at $85,000 or just below it at least, and we are in a parabolic expansion phase of the crypto market cycle. Things will only be accelerating from here on out. So let's get into today's live stream and go over everything that you need to know about crypto today. Hope everyone's doing great. Be sure to smash that like button on your way in. And let's get into this. So looking at things right now, we have hit a $3 trillion crypto market cap total. You can see that just here. So money is flowing rapidly into mainly Bitcoin as well as alts right now, but really we're seeing Bitcoin making up over half of this total market cap. $3 trillion in crypto. If we look at the total market cap, we do still have room to go. Well, in terms of this is lagging a bit, but you can see we're basically, according to CoinGecko, at the peak of the 2021 cycle. The peak was $3 trillion according to TradingView. We are at $3 trillion right now, according to CoinGecko. All right, so this total chart is lagging a bit. However, we're seeing new all-time highs essentially for the total crypto market cap as well as Bitcoin. The two go hand in hand. It makes perfect sense, but welcome to the expansion phase of the bull market. This is what it looks like. New highs for essentially everything. Looking at the top 100 on crypto bubbles, it's a sea of green amongst a few red assets. Dogecoin is up 25%, CRO up 29%. Things like Brett and Whiff, some top memes are up 12 and 13% respectively. And for the most part, things are looking really good. All right, everything is essentially green on the day with just a few red coins. Now, one coin that has recently made an epic comeback is Kaspa. All right, Kaspa with a beautiful bounce from the 10-cent level. And if we look at this chart here on the 4-hour time frame, I know many people sold the bottom down here. Right, Kaspa has been in this year-long range, came all the way back down here to just above 10 cents. It's very easy. It's very easy to sell something at the lows because you see everything else pumping. And you're wondering, what's wrong with this coin? Why isn't it going up? So you ended up selling at the support at the lows, and then bang, 50% pump in a matter of a few days. All right, so this is very common, and this is why it's important to have conviction in the assets you hold. Here it is, another example. It would have been very easy to sell down here and try and chase something else, but again, holding brings conviction, or conviction brings the ability to hold through the tough times. And yeah, I mean, Kaspa is on track right now to clear this high. Once it gets above 17 cents, look for it to go up to 20 and then break out into price discovery. I think it's going to happen quite soon here on Kaz, as well as some other alts that I'll get into in this live stream. But we are again in the expansion phase of the cycle with Bitcoin now at $85,000. On the Coinbase exchange, the high price is exactly 85K. There's nothing but clear skies ahead. 8 months of a choppy consolidation range has led to this massive expansion. Do not try and get in the way of this. It really is just starting, and the path to $100,000 is well underway. Now, at this point, there's zero resistance. We're in price discovery. These are uncharted waters for Bitcoin. We've never been this high before. Every consolidation is just leading to a breakout higher. This is what happens in a parabolic uptrend. So you can see, again, this rising wedge pattern. I've shown this quite a bit here in the live streams, and I've discussed at length how in a bull market, they just snap up to the upside. This is a bearish pattern, but in a bull run, it's just an ascending consolidation that just breaks out. All right, this is a common thing that you can see across many alts as well. Stair step, and then you take the elevator higher. So at this point, 90,000 is the next level to look for on Bitcoin, and then $100,000. Will there be pullbacks? Well, at this point in time, we are just getting consolidations leading to breakouts. All right, we haven't really had any substantial pullbacks since just before the election last weekend. So if we do pull back, we have our Monday range that is forming right now. All right, so let's see how the daily closes today on Monday, and we'll have our Monday range set, and that will give better parameters to trade off for this week. But you can see the Monday low is down here at $80,275. All right, so at this point in time, I will treat this level down here at 80K as local support. You can also see there is a rally-based rally demand level also at 80K. All right, so if we are going to pull back here, our closest support is 80,000. Nice round number. Also have a demand zone on the chart there. So as far as pullbacks go, this is your level to look for. But again, we're in a parabolic trend. So we're just getting consolidations leading to breakouts higher. I mean, don't try and get in the way of this and look for shorts. If you do see the dip, obviously that would be a great opportunity, but we're going parabolic. This is really the only way to put it right now. This is a crypto bull market. These times don't last forever, so let's be sure to make the most of them. But again, 8 months of a range breakout. Don't try and get in the way of it. Ethereum has hit $3,300. All right, so this is what happens when you have a breakout of 3 months from a bottom range, kind of in the middle of a bull market. I made it very clear that Ethereum was bottomed out here, and beautiful breakout, straight up only since that breakout at $2,800. There's really nothing but air until we get up here to like 3,800 to 4,000. All right, all of this price action in here, I'm expecting price to continue cutting through it like butter. Just get right up here to 3,800 to 4K. From there, okay, maybe we might pull back substantially, or not substantially, but we'll be able to pull a fib. We know we have these levels over here, but regardless, I mean, this is a bull market, all right? So 3,800, 4,000, maybe we pull back a little bit, but this is going to the highs of last cycle, which are at $4,868, and then they are going to break. So all the hating on Ethereum, all the people saying it was dead, well, that changes very quickly when the price starts to go up. All the bearish sentiment changes immediately when the price increases. This is how the crypto investor mind works, or the average person at least. They lose conviction at the lows, and then they get bullish again after it's put in like a mega 50% candle. That's why it's important to be able to read the market, to have experience. And again, I made it very clear this was the bottom for ETH down here in this range around $2,400-$2,500. Here we are at 3,300 and clear skies until 38 to 4,000, and then all-time highs for ETH. Solana is making its way right now to these all-time highs at $220, $218 to be exact right now. It did hit $222. The all-time high is $259. So again, look at this chart. This is the weekly time frame. This is 2021, November. There's nothing to get in the way of us going right to the all-time high here on Solana. It's going to cut through this little level like butter. Percent-wise to the all-time high, it is only 18.5% away. All right? That can happen in a single day, in a single candle. We are expanding. We are going parabolic on all fronts, especially when it comes to these majors. Now, there is, of course, the trickle-down effect. All right, the OG secrets of crypto. He sold his Twitter account. I don't think it's the same guy running it anymore, but you know, he's a legend from the 2017 crypto bull market cycle, and he made that document that everyone shares now of the trickle-down effect from Bitcoin into the large caps, into the mid caps, into the small caps. The market certainly changed, where we're seeing mid caps and small caps rise alongside Bitcoin, but for the most part, that money flow effect is still a real thing. All right, so it's a really good sign that we're seeing Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, even the Binance coin is marching up to make a new all-time high as well. But it's a very good thing we're seeing the majors pump like this. And altcoins, there's Doge going absolutely crazy. But many of them are lagging substantially, and this is commonplace in a bull market. Bitcoin needs to lead the way first. Bitcoin needs to charge higher first, and then we will see it trickle down into many of the smaller mid-cap and small-cap altcoins. All right, so if your coin isn't necessarily going parabolic just yet, I wouldn't freak out. In due time, if you're holding the right coin or the right coins, they most likely will go parabolic. In terms of crypto in the world, well, people are taking notice. We can see this article. Bitcoin searches, or Google searches for Bitcoin surge among Bitcoin's record-breaking price milestone. Google searches for Bitcoin spiked once again as the cryptocurrency's price and investor interest reach new highs. Here is the graph, and the interest in Bitcoin over time is also currently going parabolic. People are taking notice again. It is very quiet. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but in this crypto bubble we live in, it's very loud. But you step outside of the bubble and nobody's talking about crypto at all. All right, so that's a bullish thing in my opinion. Let people still continue to be in disbelief. And then they'll end up eventually FOMOing in higher at the top, which is commonplace again in a crypto cycle. But yeah, Bitcoin interest right now is surging. It's going up, but it's still pretty quiet for the most part. Again, people only get interested after massive green candles. People are scared to have conviction when something is down and at the bottom. So now some more news. So Bonk is going to be doing a massive burn here. But anyways, Bonk is continuing to be a beautiful looking chart. If we look at the Bonk coin right now, it is in the midst of a bull flag at a major supply zone. It's looking for a breakout similar to Ethereum in a sense. All right, let's blow this up to let's go to the 3-day time frame. So this is a pretty long range. $252 days. So yeah, again, it's a pretty long range. That is around 8 months of sideways ranging. And more locally, we've been in this smaller range for 3 months. And we are breaking the resistance of this local 3-month range now on Bonk. So Bonk is very bullish. Again, this is one of the few meme coins listed on Coinbase, making it very accessible and very easy for the average normal person that doesn't know how to use a MetaMask wallet or a Rabby wallet or a Telegram trading bot. They're going to go to Coinbase and they're going to look for the top meme coins on Coinbase. And Bonk is the only one besides Doge and SHIB. So Bonk right now, it is in the midst of going to this trendline resistance. Needs to clear this high, but it will. Because again, we're in a bull market, and resistance in a bull market gets broken through. That's how coins go into price discovery. So Bonk is looking quite bullish here, guys. It will break this red zone. It will break out of this bull flag. So if you're looking for something that's going to pump, well, here you go. Bonk. Do not sleep on it. Do not fade this. This is a clean bull flag looking to break out and go much higher. This consolidation is going to lead to a massive expansion. And out of curiosity's sake, I'm going to pull a fib and see what we get for some extensions. So here to the 61.8, it's 163%. To the 1618, it's 300% or a 4x, and to the 2618, we have 430% higher, which is over a 5x gain from current price, not the bottom, but current price. So these are some of your next targets for Bonk when it does break out. And I do have a pretty strong feeling that it is going to happen. Moving on. So Trump is very bullish on Bitcoin. And here's a tweet from Cointelegraph from Jan Van Eck. So they say, my basic premise is that ultimately Bitcoin's value will be half of that of gold, all the gold outstanding, hitting somewhere around $300,000. All right, this is what the mainstream media, you can see CNBC, is saying about Bitcoin right now. This is where the normies get their information from. They're seeing 300K Bitcoin. So what does this do? What do they feel when they see this on a mainstream media TV channel? Well, they start to feel like they should buy some. All right, so again, all roads are leading to higher currently. Do not get in the way of this. Embrace the bull market. It's really just begun, as CZ said a few days ago. So some news about FTX. So FTX sues Binance and the ex-CEO CZ, seeking $1.8 billion. Why are they doing this? Well, CZ is reportedly the reason why FTX imploded, because he was an investor in the FTT token, and he was holding hundreds of millions of dollars of the FTT token, and he knew that FTX basically was using their own token, FTT, as collateral, borrowing against it. So those loans were at high risk of blowing up if the price of the FTT token dropped. So what did CZ do? Well, he sold tons of the FTT token, making FTX's loans blow up, causing the entire exchange to implode because, of course, they were doing a ton of shady things with the money, and it just really wasn't there to cover their ass. So this is why FTX is suing Binance and CZ. They're seeking, you can't even call it retribution, because what they did was, they sold the token. There's really no law against that, but yeah, they're going after them in the court of law. We'll see how this does affect the market, but in reality, I see nothing wrong that Binance did, but we'll see what the court of law says. FTX, FTT, it's amazing that they are still continuing to do these kinds of antics. Really no stopping in sight for them. Now, in terms of the ETF, so the Bitcoin spot ETF records $1.63 billion of inflow from November 4th through November 8th, led by BlackRock, and the ETH spot ETF sees $154.6 million of inflow. So again, all roads are leading to higher. The ETFs are continuing to pick up massively. More and more inflows, billions in Bitcoin, hundreds of millions for Ethereum. This is all bull market stuff. And the main thing is we're getting all this bullish news, and the price just continues to rise. In a bear market, when we get bullish news, nothing happens at all. So it's obvious now, because we're breaking out Bitcoin's at 85 grand, but it's a true statement. In a bull market, to know you're actually truly in a bull market, look at how the news affects price. All this bullish news, price is rising. All roads lead to higher. That's really what it comes down to right now. Let's go ahead and address our live chat and see what's going on here. Shout out to everybody in the audience. Be sure to smash that like button. Lucas says Moonwell and Cetus going to resume the pump. We'll look at those in a little bit. We'll get into some altcoins shortly. We got Declan Wyatt. He says, let's go smash that like on your way for that fire TA. Appreciate you, Declan. And yeah, guys, smash up that like button. Daniel says, do you think it's still a good time to allocate more money into alts, or should we wait for a pullback? I want to make my position into PAL and GPU bigger. So it depends what that altcoin's been doing, right? If it's been going parabolic, then yeah, I wouldn't FOMO into huge expansion green candles, right? But if you see something is at a good level of value by looking at the chart, well, and you're bullish on the coin, then it's not too late, right? Because treat each individual chart, each individual asset as its own, right? So you mentioned PAL and GPU. Look at those charts and determine, okay, are these at good levels of value, or do I see something lower that price may come back down to and I want to buy there? Let's see. We got Brad Morris. What's going on, Brad? Take a look at ALPH. We'll do that in a little bit. And Kuzia says, hi, Connor. Can we have some thought for Vitalik's dog, Misha? Not sure since the chart's going only down for months. How come MEXC listed it on their exchange? We'll look at that in a moment. But why did MEXC list it? MEXC is notorious for listing basically every coin under the sun. They have very, very low listing requirements compared to tier 1 exchanges like, say, Coinbase, Binance. Now, Binance today, they listed Mudang, or not Mudang, sorry. They listed ACT here and Peanut. Now, this coin ACT, this is the same situation as the Nairo community takeover token. All right, this thing is going straight up parabolic. And when they did actually list this token, it was sitting at a $20 million market cap. In a day, it is up 23x at a $460 million market cap. So Binance is picking these random Solana pump fund coins. This one, ACT, go to their Twitter. I mean, exploring emergent behavior from multi-AI, multi-human interaction. And it's literally just this AI girl in every single one of their tweets. Now, maybe I'm overlooking this, but nonetheless, I mean, straight up cabal takeover here, right? At a 20 million market cap, a company the size of Binance has the ability to buy up the entire available supply on the market. They list it, it pumps 22x in a matter of hours. It's crazy stuff. And they also listed Peanut the squirrel here. Let's take a look at Peanut. 2 new Binance listings today. The exact same situation basically as the Nairo CTO coin. So for Peanut the squirrel, they listed it at a 100 mil market cap. It did hit 500 mil today. It's currently sitting at 400 mil. But yeah, in regards to your question, why MEXC listed it, they list every coin under the sun, right? They have very low listing requirements. So doesn't mean much. It simply means the team of that meme coin paid MEXC to list their token. MEXC took the money, put it on the exchange. They make money from trading fees, so they don't really care. And they also get supply for the listing fee, which they can dump on the market and make money as well. So I'd say MEXC listed that coin because they saw profit to be made. Guys, be sure to smash that like button on your way in. Ladradoodle will look at Cat in a moment. We got Manny in here saying pump. What's up, Manny? And we got Rainer. What's going on, Rainer? Johnny G says, how are you, legend? I'm doing good, Johnny. And we got All Day Dre is here as well, and D Boga asking about Ponky. So a lot of altcoin requests. We'll take a look at some alts. So first one from Lucas Moonwell. Look, Moonwell is still in this bull flag, so no update here. Same as yesterday. All right, bull flag. It's now going sideways into this parabolic support. Moonwell, one of the top DeFi coins on Base. Coinbase staff founded this project, so it has connections. No update in terms of the chart, right? Bull flag in a bull market, you expect it to break out, so no update there. And then Cetus is the SUI decentralized exchange. And it has broken down here. It has broken this trend line. Not broken down. It's at a horizontal support level. Just here. So yeah, for Cetus, you want to see this green zone hold. This is demand. and ALPH. So Lithium ALPH, another one of these fundamental coins, FA coins, that performed very well last year, as you can see. From October to March, ALPH rallied by 30x in 133 days. So 4.5 months, and a 30x in price. Right now, this is the weekly chart. I mean, I wouldn't be worried. This is a coin that has very solid fundamentals. It's a layer 1 proof of work. This is a double bottom. This is the W on the weekly. You see the neckline up here at $2. If you have conviction, well, there's nothing to say, but you need to be patient here. This looks pretty good to me on the weekly. Again, just being able to spot this W. And I do reckon this was the 88.6. So yeah, this is actually this is actually as good as it gets. Like, this is textbook stuff. All right, why is it textbook stuff? Well, if you've back tested this before, you have a move in, you have a bounce, pull back, retest the high, lower high, 88.6 here, and then blast off. Okay, this is the 88.6. Look at this picture. Take a screenshot of this. Now let's go look at this. It's the same exact picture. Move in, bounce, lower high, 88.6, bang. So ALPH, I wouldn't be worried whatsoever. Fundamentals are good. Tokenomics are good. It's a bullish coin. It's just we're in a world of meme coins flying left and right. Fundamentals have gone out the window in crypto. Everything is looked at as a meme. So that's why ALPH is getting no attention. But I do think it will perform well at some moment in time. I don't even own this coin, but I know about it. I'm very aware of it. I've looked into it. And the chart looks perfect in terms of a textbooked pattern that the candles are shaping. So it really doesn't get much cleaner in terms of an 88.6 double bottom there. Yeah, this is textbook stuff. Kazuya says, hi Connor, can we have some thoughts for Vitalik's dog Misha? Yes, I mean, we'll look at this coin. I never heard of it in my life, but I'm going to stop looking at these random meme coins you guys mentioned because it really doesn't do any value for the viewers at large. You know, maybe you can get some confirmation bias on your coin, but I mean, for me to just pull up these random memes that could very well be rugs that I've never heard of, even if the chart looks good, you know, I don't want people to be led astray. But yeah, I mean, this coin, there's nothing really to say. It looks bottomed out. It looks dead. It looks completely silent down here. Volume has shrunk into nothing. So, I mean, maybe it will pump. It looks like it could. It's bottomed. It's floored. But yeah, I mean, there's really nothing to say there with this chart. If you like buying things low, it's pretty low. It looks dead, but it could wake up quickly. Let's see what else. And Deboga asking about Ponky. So yeah, let's look at Ponky and some of these other top memes. We'll actually go through the meme watch list that I've curated here. And Ponky is on this list. So here's Ponky in the daily time frame. Since May, it's just been a chop fest on Ponky. Right when it broke out over here from 5 cents in April. Expansion range should lead to more expansion. It is marching its way higher now. As you can see. It basically has this final supply zone up to 71 cents. It's its last resistance before new all-time highs. And it's grinding. It's grinding higher. I'd rather just put some trend lines on the chart. So another one of these kind of ascending accumulation structures into this resistance. Look, this resistance up here is to be broken for Ponky. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And if you do see a pullback, your monthly opens at 48 cents, which is pretty high, closer to current price. This local support at 48 cents should hold. If you see a further dip, look for 42 cents, but this looks all systems go to put in a nice breakout into price discovery. So here's Bobo the Bear as well. And on the 3-day time frame, we have the expansion phase. In effect, we have made a higher high here on Bobo. Still kind of hovering over these previous highs from September. But this schematic is playing out perfectly. Accumulation over here, manipulation below support, reclaim and expand new all-time highs here for Bobo the Bear. Looks absolutely primed to make a new all-time high soon. We have Pepe the Frog. Similar to what we were just looking at on Ponky. But Pepe is basically breaking a supply zone right now. It is clearing it on the daily time frame. So Pepe looking very nice. This was the classic range low deviation. This causes a lot of people to sell bottoms. Right? People always get overly emotional. Right? When you're in a range, price deviates below the range, and then bang, it usually just snaps and sends to the upside. Well, Pepe is doing exactly that right now. All-time high is up here. If I have to guess, it's like 20-30% away. Yeah, 31%, 32% away from the all-time high. It's clearing this supply zone, so it's going to slice through this little level like butter to the all-time high. Pepe on all-time high breakout watch currently. Here's your daily. Yeah, it's going to slice through to this all-time high and then break out. Look for that. It is straight up right now in a parabolic trend after this range low deviation. Again, a lot of people always panic sell bottoms when this stuff happens. Right, here's one example as well. OXO. I mean, it does it like every time it breaks out. By the way, it came right to the 8-cent level. But even over here back in January, February, right, when this last wick happened below 10 cents, people capitulated, sold the bottom. Oh, the structure broke down. You know, it broke support. Thesis invalidated. Got to sell. Bang, pump. Over here, oh, structure broke down. Got to sell, right? All the conviction I had in this project, oh, it doesn't matter. You know, the price is down here. Sell. Bang, pump. Oh, it came back down. Oh my God, we got to sell. We got to get out. Bang, pump. So, I mean, these range low deviations, they are the easiest way to manipulate the common crypto holder. Oh my God, it broke support. It's done. Pump. 3x in a day, basically. So don't get fooled. Very easy to get shaken out of your positions. That's why it's good to know TA and pattern recognition. If you don't know TA and pattern recognition and then you're doing this all on your own, I would encourage you to go in and start to learn. If you want to join my group, you can apply to the mastermind below, and you can basically have access to me so that we can go over this together. But yeah, don't get shaken out of your positions when you see a range low deviation. Now, Brett, another one expanding to the upside here. All right, here's your breakdown level. It's exactly where current price is. Led to this range of around 3 months since August, and it's at the breakout level. So all these larger memes are really starting to move. Brett's no different here. Good for the base ecosystem at large. And it's about to break resistance and start heading back here towards a 2 billion market cap and then new all-time highs. Even the Redo coin is making a nice rebound. So another one where you deviate the lows. It would have been very easy if you were holding this coin. Oh my God, it broke down. I gotta sell. I gotta get out. It's going to zero. Look, it broke support. Sell. Bang. Reclaim to exactly where it was at the start of October in a week. All right, this is how crypto works. I've talked about this so much. You'll go sideways. You'll go down for months. And then when it shifts off of the lows at the bottom, you reclaim months of bearish price action in a week. And it's playing out across many assets. So it's very easy to get manipulated and shaken out of your positions, which is why you must have conviction. Anyways, here is NPC. And NPC looks good to break. Another classic one. Notice, guys, how often this happens. Here's your range low. There's also a beautiful base rally supply zone over here. But anyways, here's your range low. Price breaks the range low. Oh my God, it broke support. We got to get out. Guess what? Bang, reclaim. I don't know how many examples I need to show you. This literally happens across so many different assets. If you guys are subscribed to the channel and you watched, let me pull this up real quick, one moment. One moment, lads. This video, this live stream I did with Dan 6 months ago, I remember at one point in time, I talk about this exact thing, right? This exact pattern, the range low deviation. People panic, sell, reclaim, go. All right, so this is not some new discovery I've made. This is knowledge that I've been applying for a long time. But yeah, I mean, how many more examples need to be shown? All right, range low deviations are a beautiful thing in a bull market. Don't get shaken out. Anyways, NPC, new all-time high loading, I say. So here's MOG, just going through this Memecoin watch list. So it's just stair-stepping. Nice flag in, consolidation, pump, consolidation. I mean, it's leading to another pump right now. All of these like top memes, they're looking pretty awesome. MOG looks good here, right? Maybe it wants to come back into this range low around 1750 and then break out, but I mean, what happens if it breaks this range low down here? I mean, what do you think is going to happen after the 10 examples I just showed you of these range low deviations? So if something like that wants to happen on MOG, look for it to play out, have that support marked, and look for it to deviate below. This is can do ETH, just completely sideways, not really doing anything. Ticker Bitcoin over here is still in this bull flag pattern. And big shout out to Man with a Plan, Crypto Empire community member. So this tweet here. So the Bitcoin SPX LPs absorbed over 2.3 million Bitcoin tokens in sales as a prominent example. So basically, SPX was part of the plunge protection team for ticker Bitcoin when it got nuked by their second largest holder, but you wouldn't believe it. Add it to the lore. All right, so these two communities, these meme coin communities working together, right? This is when the second largest holder nuked, right? He basically stole like $4 million in one go, which caused the price to drop to 10 cents or 100 million market cap down here. This is against Ethereum. This is why the price is different, not versus US dollars. But yeah, ticker Bitcoin is a very strong community, and SPX is, collaborating with them. Of course, SPX is Murad's top pick. And let's wait for this to load. There we go. All right. Not sure why it's lagging on me or saying that. Here we go. It's loaded. Okay, so here's SPX, and essentially another consolidation that likely will be leading to a breakout higher. The trend is your friend until the very end. You have a massive move in. You have the first consolidation since pumping 50x in like a month. More likely than not, maybe this could be some kind of distribution like triple top, right? Because market makers need to hit the top multiple times in order to get all their sells in. But I doubt that, right? Like, this is just higher highs and higher lows. First consolidation after a massive breakout. I wouldn't get in the way of this. I wouldn't try and say, oh, it's topped. It's just not. It's not time yet. And Murad has this thing going to 100 billion by next year end, which is quite absurd. I don't see it going that high, but I can see tens of billions potentially. But yeah, look for this to break out if you're holding SPX. But anyways, back to ticker Bitcoin. Bull flag. Bull flag, look for this to break out higher. So here's the Binance Nero we were talking about, right? Binance listed this at a $15 million market cap, which means they essentially bought up the entire supply, which allows them to do whatever they want with the price. Now, this might just be like the easiest hold ever. This can go to 10 billion probably pretty easy. It's at 1 billion right now. All right. They just continue to pump and pump and pump this thing. This is Binance's version of Bonk or Whiff or Dogecoin, right? They got the Niro CTO. And it's just holding its previous all-time high of support right now. And, whoa, what is this, guys? What is this? You had support here, and it broke down. Another one. Another beautiful range low deviation, leading to a massive snap up in price. Coins have to go down to go up. It's the law of reflexivity. All right? It's like a spring. It's the spring effect in the Wyckoff accumulation pattern, if you will. It's prevalent everywhere we look amongst all of these meme coins. Now look, one coin that's currently putting in one of these that I think has the potential to perform massively is Cubic. People ask me from yesterday's live stream, why the conviction in this coin? Like, what's so special about it? Look, it's a artificial intelligence coin. They're going to be releasing their white paper soon. It's gotten a lot of pushback and a lot of criticism because they have no white paper, no certified documentation on what it is. That should be changing soon. But anyways, just not fundamentals. Let's look at this chart. What do we have? We have this low. We have a range low deviation. Well, selling here, there's a very strong chance you're selling the bottom. There is the chance that this thing is going to nuke. I don't think it will, though. I'm treating this as a range low deviation, right? I could have sold OXO at this point in time in the chart. I could have sold so many other things. Just a few examples that I showed you over the past 10 minutes or so, right? I've been in this situation too many times to sell it here. This is just from anecdotal experience from my own crypto investing journey. I've been here before. I'm calling a range low deviation. We'll see if I'm right. We'll see if I'm wrong. But, you know, I'm not some anon character on crypto Twitter. I show my face here, put my name on the line. I get nothing for doing that. I don't get paid by any of these projects to talk about them. Am I invested in this? Yeah, I am. But yeah, I'm calling a range low deviation. We'll see what happens, right? We will see what happens. But I've been here way too many times to sell these lows, to sell the bottom. I could have done it on Caspa, right? I know a lot of people sold this bottom on Caspa. Oh my God, it's down here at 10 cents. It's gonna break. Bang, 50% in a day. I've been here too many times, guys. Develop your own skills and conviction and pattern recognition to be able to spot this on your own. But yeah, that's how I feel about Cubic. And it's not even a matter of being, you know, emotional towards the coin. It's just understanding, like, look at this chart, right? Like, all it can really do is go up or just crash and burn to nothing. And it's already starting to put in a green week here. So again, calling a range low deviation. Some other coins rebounding. Here's Relio, another one. Oh my God, they just got hit by so much FUD. They're changing the tokenomics. We got to get out. Sell the lows. Sell the lows. Get out. It broke. 2 days later, right back to where it was basically. I mean, maybe this took 2 weeks, but you get the point I'm trying to tell you guys right now. Do you? Let me know in the live chat. I've been here too many times. I know it's the dumbest thing you can do to sell the lows. If the project is complete dog shit, then yeah, it makes sense. But if you have conviction in something and you're holding it for a specific reason, just because the chart isn't shaping up the way you want it to just yet, doesn't mean you should lose hope in the plan. Anyways, here's Relio Network, Rio, beautiful, beautiful reclaim. Back to the daily 200 EMA. Now look, this is a back test of resistance. It needs to reclaim this. I don't want to see this be some kind of exit pump and the price come back down. I want to see it reclaim this level, get back above $1 and start marching higher. And I do think it will, but time will certainly tell. But another example, it would have been so easy. Oh my God, everyone's saying Rio is done now. There's FUD. We got to sell the bottom. Bang. It's just commonplace. Commonplace at this point in time. I've seen it too many times. Another example. Literally, I was getting asked in my group when Based AI was down here. And what did I say? I said it's still a good hold. There's nothing wrong with this coin. The people just don't care about fundamentals. Based AI down here below $2. Bunch of people 100% panic sold. I stood there firm and I said, no, do not sell this coin. It's like, why would you? It's the bottom. Bang. How many examples do I have to go through? Every chart I pull up has like just the exact pattern basically. Breakdown, test of the lows, people freak out, people panic, and then it shoots up. So again, when it comes to, I'm using Cubic as the example here. Look, I've just been here too many times. I've walked this path too many times. I think it's a very naive thing to do to sell lows. Anyways, right, there's ALPH again. Here's Rose, Oasis Rose, breaking out of a bull flag. It's looking quite bullish. And do I even have to show it at this point in time? Look at this. Look at this low down here at like 5.6 cents. Look at this little wick below it. Oh my God, it broke the lows, guys. We gotta sell. It's weak. It's bearish. Snap. I mean, this all happened on election day, so that's why all these charts look the same, but I'm proving a point here. And I hope you guys are picking up what I'm putting down. Because at this point, and the reason I'm presenting it like this is, you know, I get asked on a daily basis about these coins when they're at the lows. Should I still hold this? What's up with this? Is it going to reverse? Here's my answer. Okay, here's my answer. What else is there? Here's Tectum at $10.83. Still holding this bad boy. Still holding this one. And you can see on the weekly time frame, I have drawn a nice parallel channel. And with TET coming back down here to $4, it was still a higher low compared to the October 2023 bottom. This bottom is over here in August. But there's no changes to Tectum. Well, here's the same exact pattern. All these charts look identical. Here's your local support level. Okay, price comes, breaks it. Sell. You got to sell. It broke. Another one. Ridiculous. Let's see if this works. No. Oh, did it work? Let me see. Yeah, okay, good. You guys should be able to hear that. Another one. Anyways, let's see what's going on here in our live chat. We got Raja. He says, "Hey brother, signing in on my daughter's birthday, 11/11. Happy birthday! And after my Muay Thai won his 11th pro fight by knockout. Let's go Empire! Smash those likes. Absolutely love to hear it, Raja. Appreciate you tuning into the live stream. And yeah, that's epic stuff. Shout out to Raphael. Happy to be here late. No worries. Smash out that like button if you haven't already, Raphael. Shout out to Armando. Neural AI. What's going on with Neural? Tau subnet. $77 million market cap right now. Very nice. Same situation here. Nice breakout into price discovery on Neural. And Tau, on the other hand, as well, is essentially coming back to its resistance levels, and it's very close to its all-time high. Very, very close to this all-time high. Here's Tau on the daily time frame. It basically was at its all-time high over here in mid-October. It pulled all the way back to $400, and it's back to $600. Look how far it broke down. We got a panic sell. Anyways, yeah, Tau looks good. Tau subnets like Neural pumping. I mean, welcome to the bull market, guys. Welcome to it. Johnny G says, what color is your future Lambo? Black. Good question. Let's see. Raynar says, I just remembered I was out to dinner this weekend. There was a family dining next to me at a nice Thai place. One of the men in the group was talking about Bitcoin. Another was asking how he was buying. Yeah, the normies are coming. Slowly but surely they're trickling in. Again, Bitcoin interest over time is surging on the Google search right now, so they're coming slowly. But anyways, guys, we've been live now for over an hour. I didn't get to half of these questions in the chat, so I mean, apologies, but at the same time, if you guys need me to answer your question, always feel free to give a super chat and I'll get right to it. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Shout out to Lorenzo. I can see Lorenzo here in the live chat. What's going on? You're in Thailand? No, I'm not. I'm in the States at the current moment in time, Lorenzo. In the land of the free and home of the brave. I had to come back here for the election just in case things popped off, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this live stream. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. We talked a lot about mindset today, right? We didn't just go over random meme coin tickers and all that other stuff, right? We addressed the mindset side of things and why it's important to have conviction and understand what you do hold, things of that nature. Meme coins look great, especially the higher cap ones. You know, we went through a few of those today and they're all looking primed to make new all-time highs. Bitcoin's at 85 grand. ETH is at 3,300. Solana's about to make a new all-time high. We prayed for times like this, and they're here. Congratulations, everyone. And we got a few months of fun to look ahead to as well. All right, this party's just getting started. Smash up that like button if you haven't smashed the like button. I can see a lot of people have questions. If you're in the mastermind, ask me the question there, and I'll answer it right away. Other than that, again, if you guys want me to answer, get to your question, I don't care about the money whatsoever, but super chats have priority. So keep that in mind for future streams. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this one. Hit that like button again if you haven't hit the like button. It really helps me out a ton when you hit the like. So just do it if you haven't yet. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day. And Connor from Crypto Empire signing out.